closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake.
That was a word choice.
Engorged meat snakes. Oh, it just gets better. All right.
Its impeccable size had
The impeccable size.
It's all right. You guys are just going to hang out. I'm just going to be alone. It's fine.
What's up?
It's fine.
Matt's sad that I'm hanging out with Ash tonight without him.
I'm so happy for you guys hanging out without me. It's fine. No, I just got a bunch of scripts to record. And
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Finish recording, Matt? It won't be tonight. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, it ain't gonna be tonight when I finish recording. But it's fine. No.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa. No, you guys enjoy your time. You have a good time at the ale house.
We can't go to the ale house.
Which one are you going up? Are you going up or are you going down? There's two.
Down.
Oh, you're going down? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I was unaware there was more than one ale house.
Well, maybe I'll go to...
Oh, there are plenty.
Oh, there are many ale houses in Carolina. A lot of Carolina ale houses. Well, awesome. Good. Get out of here so I have more time to write my scripts.
This is what happens when you have 4 theory channels. Go subscribe to Style Theory.
I look at you as Mr. Film Theory. You're like, that one.
Hey, I'm doing my part.
You are. No, you are. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's overtake that other channel, the Food Theory.
The Food Theorists.
Yeah. Screw that one. Hate that one. It's like me in the early days of YouTube where I would like benchmark my progress against other channels. And I would be like, oh, I'm really close to Style Guy 5201. I gotta search.
Who would have like, he would be like one of the top channels on YouTube with like 15,000 subscribers.
I know, right? No, totally. Back in the day. Absolutely. And it would be like, oh, no way, I'm bigger than... Russian crazy trick shot man. Yeah, get down to and then I'll like look a couple ahead and I'm like, who looks not like a spam bot account? No, that one. That's awesome.
Back in the day, nobody.
Yeah, that's actually true. They were all real. Yeah.
I need all of you to go onto the subreddit right now, and I need you to make like visual representations of Style Guy 5201 and
Russian Trick Shot Master.
Russian Trick Shot Master. Fill up the comments like you would if you were commenting on Style Guy 5201 or Russian Trick Shot Master right now.
They're still salty that I passed him back in 2015. Honestly, they're still holding a grudge against me. They're like, I was watching that game theory guy rising through the ranks. There's a rivalry. It's true. No, they're coming at us now, guys. They're coming at us. Hey, what are we doing? Oh, Lee's on the couch, which means we're watching Vita Carnis, isn't it?
Yes, it does.
It's Vita Carnis Day.
We are back to talk about mimics and meat snakes.
Oh, the best of my favorite topics.
And trimmings, the little sad turtlemans.
Oh, the turtle boys.
Sad turtlemans.
Yep.
I like it, the sad turtlemans. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, this is the final part of our coverage of Vita Carnis until I guarantee the inevitable film theory. No, which is the film theory, I guess. Do you have all sorts of ideas for your film theory now, Lee?
There are little seeds that have been planted and are coming up out of the ground and stabbing me in the foot, and
these are very sharp seeds.
And paralyzing me and draining my blood.
Wow, this is aggressive.
Yeah. Do you need some water?
I'm very dehydrated.
He needs orange slices. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He needs some orange. He needs the citrus.
We have like that Propel powder.
We do have a very large tankard of Propel powder. Like a vat.
I could do like the cinnamon challenge and just.
With Propel?
You could probably.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's start it, man. Let's do it.
Don't actually.
I'm sure
that would be very bad. Don't do that.
No, Team Theorists does not endorse dangerous activities such as this. Please do not do this at home.
Do not do that at home. Then again, I mean, you're talking about YouTube where, like, so many products on here. Everything is dangerous. Food theory has opened my eyes to how many things are dangerous around me. I'm terrified. Yeah. Food theory.
Panera.
I know.
Other things.
I mean, Panera is definitely...
I don't actually watch Food Theory.
Don't subscribe to that. No
Food
wonder.
theory, not that great. Style theory, though.
But now everyone starts to understand why film theory and game theory have a little bit of a rivalry going on. And now it all clicks together. It all makes sense.
That is one of my favorite things we've decided to do.
It's
with
so
the
fun. I
channels.
love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the personalities that they've grown.
I'm really excited
So
for
fun.
the day that all of them unite to bring down game theory
Ooh, that's gonna be so fun.
when they rebel. There's going to be a rebellion at one
They're
point.
like, they're like, hey, come meet us in the back alley.
Yeah, and then you like beat them up.
I need fan art of
They
that,
take a
please.
crowbar to his knee.
There's like 4 channels like huddled up behind a Pizza Hut and waiting for game theory to get there.
That's why they keep reproducing. They're
Of course, it would be at
reproducing.
a pizzeria too.
Yeah, well, of course, right? Game theory always comes back, you know. I lured you here, back to that place again.
It's the purple channel now.
It gets little black and blue marks.
Bruised logo.
Oh, the channels are revolting against each other. There'll be
Perfect.
wait. So, but then in the internal strife that ensues, who then rises to the top? Does
Well,
film
I'm
theory
just
have it in
saying
them?
we have 11.7 million subscribers.
Wow. So you're Mr. Big Man on campus, huh?
I guess.
Wow. I don't know. Style theory is ambitious. Style theory is going to sneak in and
it's gonna
be
pass
ambitious.
all
Food
of
theory
us.
does not. Food theory is just like hanging out. Food theory is like whatever.
Food theory is content. It's
Yeah,
full.
yeah, it is.
content.
Yeah, it's just happy,
Like,
fat and
after-
happy.
af-
Yeah, it's like
after like
good.
a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, a little sleepy.
This is fine.
A little tryptophan. Like I'm here.
We're just here talking about like caffeine.
Yeah.
and-
Even though I'm the one with probably the most useful and important information of any of them. Whatever.
Also, the one that gets the most compliments on Twitter. I don't know if you.
It does actually. Yeah.
Food theory's okay.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yes, Ash, you were gonna say something.
Well, y'all were talking about the channels fighting, and I wanted to make the argument that GTLive is definitely there.
Also, one
Exists.
of them.
Yeah.
What? Whose side are you? It's civil war. It's our internal civil war, right? So
Yes.
who are you? Whose side are you on?
Oh,
Are you Team Cap or Team Iron Man?
Ooh.
Team Freddy or Team Backrooms? I don't know. Like what?
Yeah, what's the film theory flagship right now?
Team Tom or Team Lee?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Perfect.
like-
there you go.
Oh.
You have to decide now.
I mean, you have GT in your name.
You have to choose
I know.
which one of us
So
is
I
your
know.
friend.
So it would be the most epic anime betrayal of all time if GTLive went with anything other than GT.
Well, we do some like film stuff here too.
I know. No, at this point, GTLive is a lot of different things.
Yeah, we do a lot of theories live.
That's
Well,
true.
I don't make y'all eat food that much.
Yeah. I mean, again, food theory is like, yeah.
So
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
also
go.
there.
Let's go make a burrito in a dryer. Whatever.
It rolls it up.
Yeah, let's go cook some salmon in a dishwasher. That's what I do. I'm food. One week I'm gonna have you eat your Christmas tree. The next week I'm gonna tell you that everything is trying to kill you.
Speaking of everything trying to kill you,
Segue.
let's talk about some living meat, guys.
And let me tell you, which is a food theory.
Whoa!
Forget film theory.
This is actually a food theory.
This is actually a food theory in the
Yeah.
making.
Done.
Also, I just want to acknowledge the fact that you doing that smooth transition, which I will allow, gets Ash off the hook for who they're going to side with.
Ooh, thank you.
So I noticed that, but I'm going to let it slide for both of your sakes. Because that was just a great transition.
Yeah.
So well done.
Thank you.
Done.
Thank you.
Vita Carnis. So this is, part 3 of our reaction here?
It is,
At this
yes.
point? Yeah, and this will be our last one, at least for now, until we do a theory about it. So we're going to try to get through as much as possible. For those of you who don't remember, like Lee already alluded to, we're talking about meat snakes. We're talking about little trimmings. We're talking about really creepy humanoids that look like us.
Like pulsating masses. Bulbous mass. That was the phrase.
yeah.
A bulbous mass.
Man.
Pulsating is worse.
Right? I mean, all of these words are just awful.
Yeah, especially combined with
Moist, pulsating, bulbous masses.
especially combined with the phrase
Pustules.
living meat.
Yeah, living meat. Even though technically, right
We're
now,
all
all of us are
living
living meat. Yeah,
The
so.
living meat.
Are trees living meat?
What? What?
Are trees living
hey.
meat?
What?
Ash, I'll let you handle this one. See, this is why he's film theory and not food theory. Even food theory is like rolled over. Like, wait, what?
Sir, I
I
implore
am-
you, where did the meat come from when you thought about tree?
Right.
Would you classify wood as tree meat?
treat.
This is chaos. Treat. Yeah. Sorry, vegetarians. I have some rough news for you.
Well, I mean, I would think that like
We're all just carbon.
The leaves are more the meat, right? And then the bark is the bone.
Oh, well, that would be like... The bark is what?
The bark is like bone.
Okay.
No, the bark is the skin.
Yeah, the bark is the skin, so that would then make the wood...
Here's the metaphor.
Wood, the bones, and then the bark is the skin. But like meat, you can consume, and the leaves, you can consume.
Oh,
that.
I don't know if you know this. You can eat a Christmas tree.
Oh no!
I heard that on a channel somewhere. I hear you don't watch that channel though, so I don't know.
Good channel.
Great, yeah, sure.
What is happening
The
today?
meat of a tree. Hey,
This has been very chaotic.
Part 6, host of influence. Let's get hashtag influenced, shall we?
Yeah, I like how we had that smooth transition and then just completely halted.
obliterated it. I know. I'm so sorry, everyone. Here we go. We're watching more tree meat, guys. Let Lee know down in the comments below. It's our tree's meat.
Are you guys on my side or wrong?
Team Lee.
The host
Oh no,
of-
Team Lee. Team Lee might have suffered a blow with that one. might have lost. Hey, Underoos jumps
Imperium
away.
Carnis.
All
That's
right.
a fun...
Host of influence.
Influence.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me turn on this guy. This isn't helping us at all, but I'm going to turn it on anyway for posterity's sake.
The host of influence, more
Okay.
commonly referred to as the host, has its name to...
Great.
Great. Abbreviations are a great thing.
Just quick review right off the bat. Looks metal as heck.
It does, actually, right?
derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease.
Okay.
The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
Other than, like all the basic structure and anatomy points, and also the fact that it acts as a host, like a party.
but not like something hosting a disease.
A host...
Definitely not like that.
A host could be a host. You could be a host.
Whoa.
Bi-host. You're a bi-coastal host.
Hostception.
Host
There.
squared.
Square root of
The
host.
lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place.
Okay.
Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers,
Like meat.
tendons, and
Tree meat! It's tree meat, right?
Look, he's hanging out with trees.
Boy, it looks like it's a tree meat creature.
Look at that Pacific Northwest.
It's true, it's beautiful. Magnificent.
veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement.
Okay. So it's got like plate
The
on it.
host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be,
Metal.
attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding.
Ooh, feeding it through its like neck hole. That's actually kind
Very creepy.
of creepy.
Yeah.
Also very cool though.
We mentioned this one of the last times we were watching this, like adding human parts where they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Instant way to make something creepy.
Right? If only it opened up and there were like human like molar teeth in there. Whoa! The idea of eating through your neck is inherently like very disturbing.
Yeah.
On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards. These hairs
There are
are
pores
barrels
and they
that
can be
release
pimples,
spores
too.
produced within host's body by being fired
It
into
has
the
a
air.
very bad acne problem.
Make sure he uses back cleanser every day.
It will sometimes apply makeup if it's feeling self-conscious.
Some of them have blackhead issues.
Yeah.
If you encounter the host, please be sure to educate them about the benefits of using benzoyl peroxide.
I was gonna say, I just want to see this like weird meaty tree creature like in a proactive commercial.
I haven't heard that name in years.
Talking through its like neck. I too had acne problems until I started washing with Proactive.
Look at me now, I'm beautiful.
These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
that was two things.
These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs.
Okay. It was like right around here. Oh.
That's just very creepy.
That's just its blackhead. It's a close up of its blackhead.
Now, it almost looks like...
the pore.
I guess the red stuff at the center is like the glitch from the frame we were just seeing.
Yeah,
It's like, otherwise I was going to say this looks like a big red eye or something.
What is that? It's just a big old hole.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get a clearer
I was
view.
going to say, yeah, the second one might be... Oh, no, completely different.
It looks like somebody having a party. They're hosting a party.
His host! Yeah. But they also look like ghosts. So it's he's a ghost host. He's a bi-coastal ghost host.
That was nice. That was good.
Thank you, thanks. Right, ain't no party like a ghost host party, because a ghost host party don't stop.
What?
Luckily, the host is rare,
Okay.
only found in North America.
No, Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. Well, not really at all, actually.
Right, it's very faint map.
Mostly in Canada, it looks like,
Right.
actually.
Yeah, a lot in there.
And like Atlanta.
Right, like Missouri area? Okay.
Yeah, that...
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one.
Yep. Just splatter.
It sneezes.
The spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release...
We inhale. Oh! Oh no! He's released the spores! And it's hailing!
It's a weather creation device. For exclusively very dangerous hail.
Yeah, right? Oh, man!
My car!
It's very, very specific circumstance right there. Did it release the spores and is it hailing? Like, it's very... It doesn't happen often, but when it does, whoa baby, watch out.
A cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances.
Okay.
If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them.
Oh no!
An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
I feel like that's pretty quick.
Yeah,
Like they were like, no, nothing right away, just a couple hours after infection. Like,
define quick. Like that's pretty rapid, honestly.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Although, to be fair, the if you're inhaling it, especially through like no, I mean, you're right there. It's right up there. It's
oh yeah, I
passing
guess
in the bloodstream.
like sticks on the top
Yeah.
of your sinuses and just...
It just like fuses right in there. Yeah,
that's gross.
That's super gross.
The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination.
Oh man.
Then more
becomes the
serious
food theory
symptoms
channel.
appear.
Wow. Lee's losing allies in this civil war right now. Lee's losing allies. Food theories. Then again, food theory wasn't aligned with anyone. Food theories is just like, meh.
He's hanging out. He's doing fine.
Dunking on the food channel, and yet you're so salty.
Oh, dang. Oh,
I see what you
good.
did there.
yeah, it's all thing.
Yep, so bad.
Over time, these include dizziness, migraines,
Yes.
impaired speech, and trembles. If you, or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours
Why was
after
it dark?
infection,
Yeah, that was a choice. That was an intentional choice.
Right? That is interesting that it just faded there. I don't know if that was meant to be something.
Like, I mean, my immediate thought goes to like, you know those old ancient, like the Cold War era.
Yeah.
Hey, you hear your public service announcements. You know, oh, if a nuke drops, just go under the desk
Yeah.
and you'll be okay.
Right.
And what those were to, hey, keep calm, you're
Yeah.
gonna die. But like, we don't want people.
Yeah, you don't want people
to think
freaking
that
out.
there's hope.
Yeah, right.
So the fact that they kind of like dim the lights right there when it's like, hey, contact poison
Yeah.
control
It's like
if you're
you're-
infected.
Yeah.
That's where my mind immediately
Wait a
goes
minute.
with
Hiding
that.
under my desk is not going to protect me in the case of an atomic bomb.
I know, it's crazy.
Man.
Like I know the tree meat that they use to make desks is very powerful.
It's strong meat. It's strongest of meat.
But, it just can't overcome the power of nuclear
Atoms.
fission.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough power to overcome.
the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk.
Oh!
The direction the infected
guy
will
who was
walk
walking.
is towards the host whose spores have been
Well
inhaled by
spotted,
the infected individual.
It is my job.
If the infected makes
Oh,
their
he'd be
way to the
walking.
host, they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps.
And then turn away.
and then, like, hobble away.
Because it doesn't even move. It's like planted in place. So it's just like has an angsty turn. I'm done with you.
You are no longer of any interest.
You are
to me.
dead to me, both literally and figuratively. That's terrifying, though. But, realsies, though, horrific and terrifing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all
this has
joking
been
aside.
This has been a chaotic episode,
Yeah.
but, like...
All joking aside, this is awful.
Yeah. Yeah, like it combines the fear of I've lost control of myself.
Right.
And here, organs right there.
Right,
Go for it, man.
it's like cordyceps.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah, please. Here you go.
However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Ooh.
I don't believe them.
No?
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new
Oh,
location.
it will hobble away, okay.
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs.
Sure. Don't stand dumb.
Next.
Agreed.
The monoliths.
Ooh, the monolith.
Oh.
Ooh, hello. Hello, red
First of
dot.
all, interesting that there was that red dot in the corner.
Right? Right, what is that?
It reminds me of, like, when you hit record on...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something with the red dot. If you go look forward, go forward a few frames, there's like a little shadow kind of situation that is by it, or maybe behind.
I was going to say, let's go back.
Take it back now, y'all. That.
It just looks like a glitch a little bit.
No, it's like a little squished thing.
A squishmallow.
Like a seahorse. A little squished seahorse. Oh no, I think that's just that's a reflection or an artifact of the red dot.
Aw.
Yeah,
Well,
you know what? It was a great spot
Yeah.
though, Ash. You know what? It was a great spot.
I want to find lore so bad.
Well, look, I found something. How about you read it, Ash?
Here, pause real quick. I need to clear my throat real bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead, read it, Ash. You want to find some lore? Read us some lore.
Although one day, the critters found the cave while searching for food. They found the prince in... Oh, I need to pull up a different... Hold up.
Oh, fine. I can read it for you if you want.
Well, it's just so small. Okay. They found the prince in a trance in his healing sleep. The critters were so awestruck and enchanted by the prince's magic. And look at all those pretty colors. How could you blame them?
Right?
It is very, like Aurora Borealis-y.
Right? Look at the little minions, the little VVs.
Look at the dude closest to him going like,
I know, right? Like, oh no, healing aura, get out of here! Oh, rainbow colors. Yeah, this is definitely the prequel to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
I think we've all confirmed. I think at this point
Next.
we're confirmed. Vita Carnis is Kingdom
interesting
Hearts.
here that, to my knowledge, there was only the one video left with the monoliths.
Right.
But there was one extra
Correct. I noticed that too.
branch
Unless there is one more.
that we just missed.
No, I don't.
Huh. Maybe there's a super secret thing at the end of
secret
the
final
full
option.
footage.
Right? Yeah, there's definitely one more after this. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see if we can find this secret final entity.
The hidden boss at the end of the Kingdom
You go away, Mickey! Or, you go away, Heartless! What?
I opened the door to darkness.
Oh
Where's Ryder when you need
The
him?
monoliths.
no! Okay, Monolith.
The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972.
Ooh, very specific date. June of 1972. I wonder why. Are you writing it down? You didn't write it
Done.
down. Man.
I have no writing utensils on me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Lore!
June of 1972.
Ash has got it. What happened in June of 1972? Ash has got lore feelings.
Okay.
Okay, Ash has found lore!
So June 1972, it has its own wiki page.
Oh.
There's big events that happened. An explosion killed 426 coal miners. In
In the Prince's Cave.
perchance.
Was there a healing aura, perhaps?
Was there a healing aura?
In truth, what a horrible tragedy. That's awful.
Right now, this is miserable.
Ooh, there was also an air disaster
Oh, wow.
With the spores,
where all 118 people on board of British European Airways Flight 48 were killed.
Wow, this is
Yeah, it's also awful.
this is a real bummer.
This was a tragic month,
This
y'all.
is a real bummer. I'm
So-
not liking this.
Oh wait, was June 1972? Is that like when they broke in for Watergate? Was that
It was Nixon the whole time.
Nixon is actually the prince.
a June 1972 break-in to the Democratic National Committee headquarters led an investigation? They were doing Watergate, and that's what's caused
it.
the meat snakes.
It all
Watch it be like it's only appeared and it was in Washington D.C.
right.
What?
Wow.
That's amazing. Nixon. You gotta hide the evidence. You gotta hide the evidence. Watch out for the spores. We got spores.
The spores.
This is chaos.
This is a great episode.
This is fantastic. Thank you all. Thank you all for your time. Let's continue with Monolith, shall we?
In the area of
Oh wait.
only showing up in June of 1972. In the area of
So okay,
Okay.
but they show it. Thankfully, it's right up here. This is what turned red.
So I assume that's like. Sorry about that.
Lee's making more plans
Yeah,
off to
sorry,
the
yeah,
side.
So I assume that would be one of those, like, there are tons of little islands up in northern Canada.
Right.
Like,
Right. What is that?
are those full of like military bases?
Let's see. What is this? Here. Oh, this is the world map from last time. Here. What is up there? Map of Canada. I don't know my Canadian geography well enough.
Oh, Canada. That's all that I know.
So it's, what is that? Baffin Island? What is that?
Would you go back and
Yeah.
double check the?
I definitely will. Here. Resolute. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? So it's right up in here.
Yeah. So like both on. It was the other tab. You.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
So it's like a little bit on Baffin Island and a little bit on the Nunavut. I'm so sorry for butchering that name. A little bit on the Nunavut mainland.
Right? It's like
Yeah, somewhere around
right
there.
around here. Interesting. I wonder why. All right. Cool. I am curious and intrigued. Monolith.
there
Okay.
are only 7 monoliths.
7.
Oh,
All of
okay.
them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds.
Wow. Oh man, this is censored all over the place.
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith has
Oh!
This is so cool.
This is awesome.
This is really cool.
It's a big boy. Basically like giant meat Stonehenge.
Yeah, it's a meat tree.
Yeah, it's a meat tree.
No, but like for real, I'm getting so
Lee's
many...
like, I am finally validated. You all laughed.
about the meat trees.
Now it's like, but they're real. I was right.
No, this is so much reminding me like of I think we briefly talked about SCP stuff.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Like so many vibes about this. This one reminds me of the Scarlet King, I think, where it's like a ritual that they have to do to keep this thing at bay. And I don't know if that's where this is going.
Yeah.
But like big things standing ominously in a circle, never good.
And always good. Never good.
Yeah,
but always
never good in universe.
Yeah.
Super cool for us.
It's true. This also reminds me of I think about like Majora's Mask, the giants that are like, oh, we're gonna catch the moon.
Who are all, like also look like
giant
these
meat
things.
trees. Yeah, I mean,
like-
basically.
are firmly embedded underground.
Wow.
The legs connect to a torso.
Oh, sweet.
The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form.
strands.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah. This is where Slim Jims are born.
They're actually just little trimmings.
Yeah.
Form the structure.
Welcome to the beef jerky farm, right here.
These strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be.
We're
That can
definitely going
with
to
a
need to go
hole
back
in its-
and read through all
Right,
of
that
these.
can disable electronics.
Oh my!
It's the
It's
technology,
the technology
thing
thing
again.
again.
Yep, the technology thing keeps coming back. So basically, their head is like a giant tuning fork.
That's super cool. Also, super cool visual. Like anything that is a humanoid head with a hole in it.
Like Siren Head?
Yeah.
Basically, these are Siren Head. Yeah.
It is, though. It's such a cool sci-fi image.
Center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in...
Wait, sorry.
The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in...
It's that same place, I assume.
Yeah, they're really adamant about hiding the place, which is interesting.
During this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of... were making their
Unnecessary censorship.
way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military...
Spider Artemis, man,
Very
doing
brave.
on the boots on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, what a champ. Like, hey, I'm gonna approach these giant angry meat trees.
vehicles were dispatched. Once they got close enough top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
I like how the narrator just gives you this, like, crazy narrative.
Although
Ooh, hello. Just want to catch that last frame there.
Oh, it's even
just-
closer to it.
yeah.
Like, kind of looking at its meat snake.
Look at it. So this is where meat sticks are born.
although damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its stance unscathed.
Great.
Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is...
Ooh, it's the red dot again.
It is.
Huh.
And that's where it was in the last video.
Is that
Yeah.
where it was? I mean, it was roughly in the corner, right?
Vaguely, yeah. Like, we can go back and do like an overlay.
Sure. That's interesting. So
It's actually Earth.
right. It might be
Like,
Earth
but
itself.
like, actually, though,
The
maybe?
sun. Oh, okay. It's actually a big ball of meat. Ooh,
Oh,
wait, it is Earth.
But like, actually,
But maybe. I mean, that is a meaty
Yeah.
Earth.
a meteor. a meteor.
No, a meaty Earth. Leave.
Wait.
Oh, there. Oh, more story
There's
time.
the page. Yeah.
Got to collect all your pages.
I love that they look like little pea pods. I think
Right.
they're cute.
Little edamames.
They are little edamames.
Who is this creature? Something about they gathered to themselves. Who is this creature? Why are they here? Are they dangerous? A thought was brought up. What if this creature could use his magic to help them? It may grow food in real... It may grow food or heal sickness? Something? They continue to argue about the prince and his magic. And the majority of the creatures agreed that the prince was dangerous and instead not to be meddled with and should not be meddled with, something like that.
I like how some of them were like, "Hey, is this going to offer us food like the stuff at the beginning of this series?" And
right.
then some of them were like, "No, it's dangerous. Should be meddled with. We should fence it off."
Yeah, there
Like
you go.
a monolith.
Whoa! Are
My
humans
God,
the little
we're
shadow
the heartless
creatures?
ones.
Oh no, we're heartless! And now we usher in an era of nobodies.
marvelous and majestic world that exists today, it's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Thanks for watching More to Come. Wait, I think there's a secret message here if we brighten it up. It says more to come.
Meat Snake will return.
Marvel end card. Yeah. That's amazing. Here, let's real quick.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's check this guy. Monolith. Ooh, Singularity. See? Hello.
Okay, so it's not Earth because there's the circle.
These meat beings.
Okay, so we have all this.
Did you full screen it?
Yeah, I will.
The singularity is
The Singularity, okay. Singularity is an orb comprised of a dark mineral? Natural mineral?
With hints of luminous... oh my god, it's the healing magic. The healing aura.
It might be
Hints of luminous colors.
around its core.
Yeah, the Singularity is estimated to
be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several...
That looks bigger than 1 meter in diameter.
Right, I was gonna say that's a hefty orb, honestly. The orb has several something
qualities that are not well understood. The Singularity typically can be accompanied.
Can be found
accompanied in air
by an unseen force.
There are also a variety of This is not very well proofread. There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself.
Oh, readings. Okay.
Yeah. Various things like magnetic fields.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, my brain was like fluids.
Yeah.
Magnetic fluids.
Magnetic fluids.
Magnetic fields.
Get your
energy.
Something. Energy signals or signatures.
Yeah, signatures. Yeah. And other pattern-like signals released by the Singularity. Interesting that it's the capital S Singularity.
Right.
The population of the
creatures. Yeah. Huh.
is unknown. Almost all info about the Singularity is hidden or confidential, I guess.
Confiscated by officials.
Okay, by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the Singularity being held by
Redacted. Huh. All right, let's see this.
the orb comprised of a dark-colored mineral.
Great, it's just reading it. I hate when that happens. Every time we're like, we're gonna read this, and then the video's like, I'm gonna read it too.
Some luminous colors within its core. The singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood.
Great, good job, everyone.
The singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the singularity being held by...
hon. Drop the beat.
Right?
marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Yeah, right off the bat, the vibe I'm getting, Singularity's the prince.
I mean, it seems like it, right?
Like,
in some way.
And everything is like growing from him in some way. Mm-hmm. And like, we were joking about, we're the Heartless Ones, but like, actually though.
Yeah, it seems like that might be the case, actually. You're totally right.
Interesting.
Huh. Fascinating. All right, so those are our final two. We've got, obviously, instructional tape, which is very long. So I don't think we tackle that one. But we have speed cooking.
I definitely know how... I definitely want to know how we can incorporate...
Or Meat Snake archive footage.
Ooh.
That's tempting. Some archive footage out of Meat Snake. Also, you can own your pet trimming. Those are 3 options. Take a vote. What are we watching?
We gotta go Meat Snake.
You simply must. Simply must. Isn't that right, Ash? We simply must.
Simply.
All right. Man, here's Lee always jumping to watch some Meat Snake action.
VHS tape.
Is that what it is?
So it sounded like.
Ooh, the unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or viewing of the following footage is strictly prohibited. We're not going to tell.
Yeah, everybody's
We all agree?
like, we're not, no one's narcs.
Discard this tape immediately.
In the year of 1945,
I like the fact that they're like, hey, don't watch this. Discard this tape immediately.
Here it
but,
is.
Yeah, but we're going to still produce the tape.
Shout outs to the voiceover on this one. In the summer of 1945.
with the war finally ended, the cleanup process had started. During routine sweep of an
Oh, it's
underground
talking
train
about
tunnel,
okay.
The meat snakes.
Yeah, like,
The war.
like the one from the war.
Yep.
the cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery. Found completely filling the tunnel was a meaty wall, and in the center of the mass was a
See, they didn't break that one down in the meaty wall. No, that would be amazing if there was actually a separate entity that was just meat wall. I kind of love that as a creature. Meat wall.
an opening with several skulls surrounding it. Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake.
That was a word choice.
Engorged meat snakes. Oh, it just gets better. All right.
Its impeccable size had
The impeccable size.
Just massive, magnificent, impeccable meat snake. Whoo! Truly,
Also, this art is something else.
truly, it was both a grower and a shower.
Look at this one-eyed monster.
We're so mature, guys. I'm so proud of us. Oh, wow. This is amazing.
blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path.
Impeccables.
There was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration. A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns.
They did this on purpose.
No,
had to
oh,
do-
of
like-
course they did. Of course they did. It doesn't make it any less funny. Oh, man.
This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon. Another
I think you gotta get that checked out, honestly.
Maroon.
I think if your meat snake is turning deep maroon, you might want to go see a doctor. Engorged meat snakes lasting more than 4 hours also need to get checked out.
Oh. Yeah, if your meat snake is engorged for longer than 4 hours.
Yeah. Gotta go get it checked out. Or you just gotta drain the meat snake, one of the two. Oh, man.
the strange thing about it was its behavior. This creature barely
Oh, those are
moved.
skulls. Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. That looks like teeth.
Yeah.
That's actually really awesome. I agree.
Meat snakes are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed to lack even basic motor functions. Its behavior was that of a plant's. Stationary,
A meat plant?
Yes. A meat tree, I'm telling you guys.
It's a thing. It exists.
with only minor movements within. One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was completely lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place? And by the looks of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large? The answer was discovered by a different cleaning crew, who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
Oh man. Whoo! This was a good choice, Lee. You made a good choice. Honestly.
When in doubt, go with the meat snake.
Always,
guys.
never,
When in doubt.
never not bet on the meat snake.
There's like a pile of skulls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, great.
This meat snake's skin also displayed great amounts of resilience. It took several days of cutting to even obtain a sample. Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal meat snake's membrane.
The difference is clear.
Testing
a
on the
deep maroon.
sample showed that it had great immunity to damage.
Huh?
It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation.
Interesting.
It is a wonder how such durability can occur in an organic creature. Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin.
Oof. Don't want to be hearing about the meat snake.
Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh.
Gotta take a shower.
The specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs.
Yeah? Oh, that pleasant smell. You know, the pleasant smell that we all think of.
Scrambled eggs.
Yes, cooking of scrambled eggs. Yeah. All right. Choices were made.
Meat snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown sources.
Oh, we got a censored guy.
Officer man.
Yep, censored officer guy.
Would you go back and I just didn't quite hear what he was like actually saying.
Meat snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown sources.
Missing. Yeah.
How the meat snake grew in size was discovered to be.
What would they be pointing out
grew
there?
in
Just the other end
It
of the
looks like
tunnel?
a secret room. It
Yeah,
looks like
right.
under the bottom of the tunnel.
Right. Head camp. Yeah, maybe secret room.
size was discovered to be.
Interesting. This was more.
Oh!
Yeah, this was more traditional analog horror.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to keep going.
Yeah, no, there's more.
We're gonna have to go find.
One of the critters built up the courage to meet the now awake stranger. Hey! Okay, so I wonder if all... We'll have to check. I wonder
Yeah.
if...
I bet there are more pages like this.
They crawled to the prince's side and extended their hand in friendship. The prince reached back, and together they had formed the bond that would change their fate. It just might be... Is he like a more evolved human, maybe?
Yeah,
might
it's
be more-
interesting because like we'd have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure in those original pages this was not the choice made.
The prince reached back, and together they formed a bond. Maybe it's part of the bond.
That would make sense.
Like maybe the bond
Yeah.
transitioned and converted him into something. Huh. Interesting. I think.
he has new merch.
Yeah, new merch.
And a Kofi.
More to come.
You know, they officially said that they're pronounced Kofi, and that's just wrong.
Wow. Instead of Ko-Fi?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, or coffee.
Coffee.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Here, last one.
Yep.
I'm choosing this one. I'm going with this
Yeah,
one.
well, let's go.
This could be the greatest discovery of the age.
Oh, changing channels. Okay.
Let this feeling in.
Oh, nice. FTT.
Of any
FTD.
information of the whereabouts of
Wait,
That was some lore.
that seems like it's lore
any
potential. Production of sensitive material. Production of sensitive... Is this... the-
This is the guy probably reproducing these tapes.
I was going to say Vincent Barrere.
or Bart.
I mean, it could be. Or Barrere.
Ray.
Canmore, Alberta. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Canadian, yeah.
Canadian. Canadian. Typical. 1968. Wait.
So he'd be
64.
like, if this is like in the 80s, he'd be what? 20 at max? 22 at max?
Yeah, he's pretty young, yeah. If you have any information concerning this person, please contact your local CSIS telephone number.
Taken in 1988, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Build medium, black hair, nationality Canadian. Yep, okay.
information of the whereabouts of
Barrere.
Hold on, pause and go back
Yep.
real quick.
Yep.
He looks the one like NGWK.
Let this feeling in.
My very timely music reference.
Right, that well done. Yeah.
Party
that was
hard,
guys. On point there, Lee. Well, once again, well spotted. Lee.
Just like Daffy Duck. You know.
Be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy crawl penne.
The Cook at Home Kitchen. Delicious.
My favorite program.
Yeah.
To start
I mean, it ain't got nothing on Julia Childs, but, you know, it's fine.
off,
Step aside.
these will be the ingredients you will need. 3 cups of penne pasta. Roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl. Try to get a variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself.
Ooh.
1 cup of cheese.
Freshly harvested crawl,
Half
nice.
a cup of green onion.
Nowadays, there's so many
1
like
teaspoon
genetically
of
modified
salt.
crawl. Like,
2
I really want to go back to
I
the
don't like the
organic.
GMOs.
Even though the fresh crawl is
tablespoons of
like,
parsley.
$2 more expensive a pound.
tablespoon of
It's worth it.
It really is.
1
The flavors,
tablespoon of
And,
garlic.
and honestly, you should just treat
A
yourself.
pinch of
Yeah.
pepper.
you're worth it.
And finally, the most crucial ingredient. Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer.
Bring out the richness of flavor within each and every meal. See, I don't trust it. Is this the spores? Maybe these are the spores or something.
Oh, and it's that same orange.
It is the same orange that they used before.
Interesting.
The flavor enhancer, flavor enhancer.
Maybe it is a flavor enhancer for the hosts.
It could
that
be.
Eat you.
Oh, I could see that. That's a good one.
To bring out the richness of flavors within each and every meal.
Also, I don't know about you, but that sounded like a sponsored ad read, and they did not disclose. So
This is an FTC violation.
but then again, they're in Canada, so I guess they might have different rules up there. I can't attest, but I will say, I'm on to you, Nutrico. Gotta disclaim that, Home Slice.
First, get a
Them some
medium-sized
gloves.
I'm concerned about the fact that you're wearing gloves.
pot and fill half of it with water.
Effortless.
Man.
Effortless.
Try not to get dissatisfied challenge.
Impossible.
What's that?
There's been a lot of scary stuff in Vita Carnis thus far.
This is the scariest.
This might be the most disturbing part of the whole series. That pour out of that measuring cup.
Water.
Let's watch it again, shall we? It's like a Reddit 50-50 challenge, and you get like the bad. This is the bad 50. You get a perfect
Do you
pour.
think they did this take and they were like, well,
Yes.
we're leaving it in?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
We don't have more water.
No.
All my water gone.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
Like a quarter of it made it into the pot. Oh wow, what amazing! It's
Add
amazing.
a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil fast.
I also love that the outfit's inside out. No offense to low budget, I just appreciate it. It's funny to me. I don't care.
My like designer brain is like, okay, Wyatt, first of all, move the board, please. Center the board, and then center the pot on the board, please.
Live action stuff is hard, man. Live action shoots are hard. I can relate to
Faster
this.
and help flavor the pasta. Then, set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
Is the crawl looks suspiciously like crab leg? Oh.
This is unattractive.
Also, they're using a sawing motion with a non-serrated blade, which bothers me slightly.
Yeah, you just gotta go.
Yeah, you just go.
Also, watch your fingers.
That's why they got the gloves, man.
But lead with the knuckle.
Yeah, you gotta always curve inward, guys.
This is awful.
I am not a fan of this.
This is awful. Every moment of this is torture. Oh, you're just smushing it. This isn't even cutting. And also the plastic wrap is getting mixed in there, or is that the membrane?
It's the membrane.
Oh, that's the membrane.
That has to be the membrane. I hope.
I think the editor
Crawl
in
is
this
soft.
show is like, are we sure we want all of this?
Yeah.
More crawl shots?
That's like all the notes that came back were not enough crawl shots.
More crawl.
Can you hold this for 60 more seconds? Please.
Outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
Oh, it's awful. Just so awful. Can you just put it into a food processor at this point?
Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Oh no, not another pour. No. Don't do another pour.
That was not even cut up.
Next Food Network star right here. Watch
Mince
out,
the
Guy
green
Fieri.
onion into rough segments.
Okay, that was better. You want to
get all that crawl juice.
I was gonna say you might want to sanitize your board after the raw crawl is all over it.
And just slather it up,
Take this mince and
guys.
set aside as well. Next, grab your skillet and preheat with along some oil.
Okay. Just a big old blob of meat.
Take your minced crawl and spread it evenly across the skillet.
Minced is a generous term to use for what I'm watching right now.
Stir occasionally until crisp and brown. As your water reaches a boil, add your penne.
Check out that natural steam.
Hey, you know what, man? As a video editor, we've been there.
I get it.
There.
I get it. We're there. Trust me. I know. I just love the fact though that this is something that you could very easily do, just at home. I understand.
Yeah, just actually boil the water.
Boil the water.
Well, as Ash pointed out, they only had the one.
Right.
The one water.
Yeah, they didn't want to screw it up.
Boil it, it spoils.
Also, I think I have the same pot. I think it's from IKEA. I think it's $5. I think it's this IKEA pot that I have. It's amazing.
And stir occasionally.
Oh, look at it heating up in there. Just boiling.
That definitely boiling water.
That nice rolling boil we got going on. I love it
Cook
so much.
until soft. At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
Wow, amazing how that worked.
Add your minced green onion and then the spices.
I mean, it's basically the exact same thing the cooking channels do.
Flavor enhancer.
Mix well.
It's well seasoned.
Once your pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
Massive improvement.
Right.
Good job.
Here we go. Now we're off to the races. Watch out, that might be hot. It was some boiling water.
Scalding
Lay your
even.
cooked penne evenly into your dish.
Ooh.
Who's wearing a gas mask?
That's cool.
I think your joke was right on the money.
About the flavor powder?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cooked penne evenly into your dish.
Huh. That's wild. That's cool.
Then add the crawl topping.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Just like Mom used to make.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
It's not enough. It is not nearly
No
generous.
amount of cheese will cover this.
I can see how cold that is.
You can feel it through the screen.
Yeah.
That nice warm meat. It's gonna nicely melt over top of it.
At this point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool to a temperature below 60 degrees Celsius, or else the enhancer will not work.
It's a vibe, you know? It's a vibe.
But notice it got really loud and out of tune as it was talking about the powder.
I noticed that too.
And now, you may serve and enjoy.
You can serve and enjoy.
This very warm, definitely cooked.
Oh, do we have any more pages? A page?
Page.
Oh, it's a TV within a TV. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, there's definitely an image there. Huh.
Looks like we're looking down on a pot, maybe? Or like... Yeah.
Oh, hello, there's something else there. Okay, oh, that's the actual page. So there's something else before that. Ooh, hello. Although the other critters ignored the rest of... Instead, they secretly visited the slumbering visitor. They snuck what little things had carefully fed it to the prince, hastening
their recovery.
Yeah. So to your point, because we jumped ahead a little bit with the meat snake history. Now that they're feeding him whatever these red grapes are or whatever these red berries are, you'll notice that now he's transforming into like whatever shadow creature he is. So it might be them feeding him whatever their
Like
red
their
berry
source
food
of
is,
food is, yeah.
is turning him into the shadow creature like them, and he is now this like weird hybrid entity of one part human, one part.
If that is the case, I would assume then that I was wrong about. Oh, hey, it's up there at the.
Oh, there it is.
I would assume that I was wrong about them being symbolically representative of us as humans.
Huh. Yep.
Yeah, we'd have to go and clear that up, I think.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. Well, now that we've asked the question, we kind of, I'm curious about flavor enhancer. I did screenshot that one thing that was hidden in the darkness, just in case.
It's a good call.
Flavor. The most crucial component to enjoying a good meal. The way food tastes is what makes eating so pleasurable. But what if you could savor every little detail you could possibly want?
Weird. Someone got really excited with these
Why we,
flame tool.
Witty Co., have made it so that you may
Established in 1990, so that's good to
enjoy
know.
every single bite you take. With our product, the Flavor Enhancer, you can extract every last morsel of taste from your plate. With
Just look at
overwhelming
it,
demand
like,
for this essential
glazing it.
product, even since our start earlier
It's more of a dry rub, really. Let's be honest. It's more of a dry rub.
this year, we have delivered what you wanted. Now introducing the Flavor Enhancer Deluxe.
Oh, deluxe.
Oh.
Without the E.
Deluxe.
Is that the Canadian way of... Deluxe. Is that the Canadian way of spelling it? Maybe it's the Canadian way of spelling it.
Maybe.
Packaged in a larger size and modified recipe, there is now even more savory goodness to go around.
Oh, deluxe.
Since our debut in mid-1990, the Flavor Enhancer has shown to be a major hit, with our product flying off the shelves.
Great.
The
What's up
Flavor
with the
Enhancer...
axis?
That's a broken axis, which shows you a gap in the data, so that way you don't have a consistent marking all the way across, which implies that there's any sort of marking along that axis to begin with. You know, there needs to be some sort of...
Right.
This is a very deceptive graph. Like, that could be literally anything you want it to be.
This is basically just an SAT question waiting to happen. Like, what is wrong with the following graph?
Yeah, this is like you're in your media ethics class.
Something suspicious about the data presented in this graph. I wonder what it is.
Flavor is spelled differently on that chart. Than
Oh, Lord!
Or a mistake. But
Or Lord!
Yeah, it has a U in the...
It does.
Needs. Now allowing you to add even more enhancer to your...
just like everywhere.
Just... No pouring in this series is going to be satisfying, is it? Every single one. Look at that. I got to catch that again. It's like a dude perfect trick shot right there.
Now allowing you to add even more enhancer
How is that even possible? Just...
Headshot.
to your dinner, making your food even better to enjoy.
Oh, it's wet!
Apply enhancer bellow. Apply enhancer bellow 60 degrees Celsius. 60
That's
degrees
hot.
Celsius.
That's really hot.
That's incredibly high. See, hold up. 60 degrees Celsius. Too fair. That's 140 degrees Fahrenheit. That is so hot. Oh my god.
Yeah, so again, to your point, that's like it's living spores, and that would.
It's gonna kill the spores.
I wonder because we did that Last of Us video somewhat recently, and we were like looking up. There's a
temperature range where cordyceps dies. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not implying this is cordyceps.
No, right.
It's definitely organic in a way that is uncomfortable.
Right, yeah. At a certain point, over 140 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever, that's where it dies, which is exactly what we were talking about when it came to the Last of Us stuff. Yep.
Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, available on shelves now.
Oh, thank goodness. Great.
New Trier Co. Experience True Savor.
Experience True Savor. Do you think this is just them with a mistake cutting it out? Or is that...
I think... in universe, that's what that is.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, I would bet the person who made...
I wonder.
The person who made this clearly knows enough of what they're doing that would be something they would leave in.
No. What it is, it's New Trier Co. You'll see how the bottom is cut off? See how the bottom of C and O period is?
Yeah, I see
so
what you're
it
saying.
was here. See, C-O period. I would almost for certain say that that's what it was.
That's a good catch.
Yeah, because you have the
look how far over
R,
at the end.
IR are close to each other.
Look at the end at the very beginning and how far away it is from the dot.
So that's what it was. It was this, but then they're like, this is too. They wanted to. I bet
really
they wanted,
emphasize the true saver.
No. What they wanted to. I can tell you exactly what happened here. So New Trier Co. was down here, but then they wanted to include the lore bit of established in 1990, and so they cut it. Without fully cutting it, they shrunk it, at which point then they inserted established 1990 to experience True Saver.
Thank you for the lore.
Yep.
For the lore!
No, thank you. That's cool. I like that.
Speaking of lore.
Right. Great.
Right.
Cool.
Yep.
These larger serving sizes make dining even more
Hey! It made it in the bowl!
generous amounts of enhancer at a time. Flavor Enhancer Deluxe. Now available in stores near you.
Don't eat. No, don't do it.
New Trier Co. Experience True Saver.
It doesn't sound like it's hiding a code, because usually when an audio,
it'll be like
you would hear more fluctuation.
Make your taste buds pop with the new deluxe size. Make
What is it though?
even more
Why are they
awesome.
doing this? Why are they doing that?
Spoil your kids with this essential
you know sometimes
part of every meal.
sound frequencies will have like names.
Right. Wait, what was that?
I might have just seen the flashes of something.
Okay.
My favorite meal.
Enhancer Deluxe. Required for all meals, no matter how small it seems, just a little more.
So he's getting like brainwashed.
Crucial to
Yeah.
everyday eating. You need the flavor enhancer to enjoy your eating. You need the flavor enhancer.
This is normal. Wouldn't it be cool if this
Whoa.
was that was creepy?
Hands?
Wouldn't it be cool if it was flashing in Morse code?
That would be pretty cool. Sounds like something I should check.
I don't think it is. Like, actually, it might. No, it doesn't. Looks like it's just. Yeah, what is the? I was wondering that actually. What the triangle is. How they're reaching for the triangle specifically. I mean, their hands covered up by the circle, but. Well, now.
Subliminal, guys. Consume.
And we're done with that program. Hey! Got ourselves another page. I feel like we're collecting pages every time. It's like achievement unlocked. Oh, look, he's got the triangle. The prince gathered what he could and then set sail onward. Once the prince returns home, they will come back to the island and return to the critters.
Once the prince returns home.
They'll come back to the island and return to the critters.
Maybe that's supposed to be for the critters?
Return to the critters. Return to them.
Like he'll make his way home, then come back for them maybe with like the resources.
Right? Oh, right? Very interesting.
This is such a cool series.
This is great. I love this. This is fun.
This has been a chaotic episode,
Yeah.
but like, in all seriousness, super cool.
Right?
Definitely a film theory in here somewhere.
Here, Vita Carnis. Wait a minute, there's a FNAF episode that we got to talk about? This was 3 weeks. So how often is Darian uploading?
Looks like
about a month.
Yeah,
3 months,
once
2
a
months.
month, sometimes with a little bit of extra.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's how to draw creepy eyes. So I don't think that's probably related. I'll still look through it and see if there's anything there.
Yeah, it
but,
seems
like,
monthly. Obviously, this is the big one that we have.
Yeah.
So really, we've missed 3 at this point. We've
Yeah.
missed the training guide, the trimming guide, the species anomaly report, and the hefty boy. So this is awesome. I love this series. I think it's super fun. I think it's really funny, but also like there's a lot of really
very
cool stuff in
original.
it. It is. It's very original. It feels exciting and different, but also playing on things that I think you're right. I think you're right that I'm right. That is definitely like spore powder. Absolutely 100%.
Yes.
Maybe like a slower acting spore powder, but it
like
definitely
it's evolved enough that it's like we can't like just have everybody immediately come to us.
Right.
We need to make you into sheep
Yep.
for us to slaughter when we want.
Yep, you were totally right to call it the technology stuff. You were totally right to call it the shadowy stuff. There's a lot of pieces I feel like we have figured out. Or at least we have a lot of pieces
that are on the board.
That are on the board at this point that we feel pretty good about. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Now the question is, how does it all come together? What is the goal? What has happened to this prince? What is his role in all of this? And where does it all go?
I would be interested to see the rest of the, like, specifically, like, guide to owning this pet. Your mimic defense. And I wonder if, similarly to the cooking and flavor enhancer like stuff, if it's like actually really bad advice.
Right. Yeah, because you do see that with, I'm thinking of like Mandela Catalog comes to mind first, right? Where it's like, shoot the thing, but don't really, you're just going to prepare to die, right? Like this is the same thing where these TV shows are sending out false information to trick humans, right? Same thing with Local 58 did the same thing where it's like, go outside and stare at the moon, and that, as we learn in that universe, staring at the moon ultimately is going to get you killed. You're going to die. So again, you have a lot of these analog horror series that are playing with the idea of the TV is manipulating you and sending out false information. Just really cool. This is great. I'm excited to finish watching this. I encourage you, go over to Darian's channel, finish watching these, show some love, and subscribe. And you can bet that there's a film theory in the works on it.
For sure. Check out his merch. I bet it's cool. You might get some of the powder.
Who knows? There might be lore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like the plushie lore.
I was going to say.
Ended up being integral.
Right? Plushie lore. Full artwork.
Yeah, looks like stickers.
Just little baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, so many pop-ups. 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 Just little baby.
You can get a little bag. I thought it was doing this.
Right. No, that's just his natural face. Bread boy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's from the video that we don't understand. I like this. Black shirt with slightly creepy face. Like, I'm peeking out.
Hey, you know what? Like, go. Ooh, that's great.
Ooh, mature content.
We're going to have to blur the screen.
Might have to display the mature content. My eyes are here. Oh, wow. Hey, my eyes are down here, okay? Stop looking up here. They're right down here. Hilarious.
Yeah, my mouth is in my neck, okay?
Yeah, I got neck mouth. That guy's got a serious case of neck mouth right now. All right, let's wrap this one up, guys. Thank you so much for watching this series. This has been such a blast. Lee, thank you for joining me on the couch for this series.
This has been me join you.
This has been awesome.
And watch this super cool series for real. Go check this guy out.
Hey, and you know what? Subscribe to Film Theory.
Yeah,
because
this will eventually become a video.
This will be rolling out soon. This is cool, man. So thank you guys so much for recommending this to us. Just as a reminder, like the only reason we found out about this one is because you guys were recommending it to us down in the comments and over on the Game Theorists subreddit. I know it applies to film theory too.
Yeah,
it is kind of like
it is the umbrella subreddit.
Yeah, it is the Theorist subreddit. There is a film theory subreddit, which is also awesome.
Also great, and I also keep an eye on.
I do too.
Like
I watch both of them. Yeah, which is great.
Like either or, post in both. Support the community.
Yeah, support the community. Join in. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for recommending this. And as always, my friends, remember it wasn't a live stream, but it was a video. A video for you. Eat well. See ya.